Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hey everyone, looking at gold and some miners, daily, weekly, all kinds of time frames. So we finally have a bullish reversal candlestick on gold. It's very clear that we have lower highs and higher lows on the daily. The range is tightening. So if we see a bounce, we can expect to see some resistance in the 1330s and 1340s and watch this pattern continue to tighten before a clear, high volume, big breakout occurs. Now that can occur in either direction. I am favoring a bullish break, but that's a little bit of a gut instinct and going a little bit off of the technicals. Normally, I would just wait for the break to occur and make my action right after the break. And that's what I'm doing in this case. I want to be clear. I'm not making a bullish entry anticipating a break in gold. I sold my miners, as I said in the last video, because that pop yesterday was so quick to the upside. And anytime you give me those kind of gains that quickly, I'm going to take them every time. So gold is still holding the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly, 1317, and we're seeing the range getting tighter and tighter, and we'll see a clear break likely within 2 weeks in my opinion. So let's look at gold on the hourly. We had this bullish 2 green hours in reaction to the market dumping, a little bit of a safe haven. Whenever there's fear, sometimes that is a reason for gold to go higher, but the hourly chart did not break this very clear lower high pattern that is still in play. Lower highs and lower lows. We bounced previous high up here, 1329.35. We topped out this time, 1327.65, before heading back down. So now the bulls are looking to form a higher low compared to the low of 1319. You can see 3 hourly candlesticks defending this 1320 psychological area. And we'll see if we can form a higher low, then make a move back up. And if we form a higher low and then break 1327.65, we will be looking for the potential shift in a trend. The 4-hour chart has a lot of good information. I'm liking the uptrend line, and it's no longer here. I have to draw it again. So we've got this uptrend line. We're still well above that. That's all the way down at 1315. I'm looking for a bullish MACD cross to give me some indication that we might be in for a trend change. And I'm looking for the RSI. Previously, we bounced with a just oversold RSI under 30, just at 30, and now we're just above 30. So keeping an eye on this MACD. Usually the MACD leads to some upside. There was one little fake out back here, but other than that little fake out, we do have some nice upside moves. Well, I take that back. We've got 2 fake outs. So not going to let the MACD alone be an indication, but if we get a bullish MACD cross and we get the hourly starting to set some higher lows and higher highs, then it's time to be looking for a reversal in gold. So we have that bullish reversal candlestick on the daily, the lower wick, bulls buying the dip. We need follow through, and those miners formed an inside day today. And what that means is the range of today is within the range of yesterday, and we're going to use the range of today tomorrow to get some indication of direction. If we break the low of 1722 on JNUG, we'll be looking bearish. If we break the high of 1855, we'll be looking bullish. It's as simple as that in terms of having the odds in your favor once you see an inside day candlestick occur. So NUGT, I said I like the daily setup better on NUGT. That's still the case because of this higher low pattern remaining intact. Inside day here as well. 1860 is the low, 1993 is the high, and we'll see if we get a clear break. So there was all kinds of volatility today, and we had an interesting scenario where the market was dumping and gold was increasing higher because of that dump. But we know that the gold miners perform their best when the market and gold are going in the same direction. So that was not the case on this move, and gold and miners didn't really see too much of a move to the upside. I'm also watching the dollar. The dollar has a correlation to commodities. A weak dollar is good for gold. Very clear 4-hour chart with resistance at 95.60. 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections from that level. 95.30 has held multiple support tests. So the range I'm looking at right now is 95.30 support, 95.60 resistance. Looking for a break there. A bullish break will likely mean gold sees some weakness, and a bearish break will likely mean gold turns its trend around. So that's what I'm looking at. Dollar, gold, miners, and obviously the market overall, as we want to have SPY and gold heading up at the same time for the most bullish scenario for those miners. So keep an eye on the miners range. Tomorrow, let's check in on these bear miners. We never look at those. Struggling at some moving average resistance. Clear lower high and lower low on the daily time frame. So JDST and NUGT still definitely belongs to the bears, or excuse me, JDST and Dust. So lower highs and lower lows, very clear, the bearish trend, whereas for the bull miners, we do have a tightening pattern, or at least for NUGT we do, which is why I like it better, of lower highs and higher lows, and looking for a break to occur within the next 2 weeks. I appreciate you watching. We'll certainly be all over it and keep you as up to date as we can. Have a great weekend. It's not, well, I wish. Not yet. One more.